I lied. I didn't follow my 2013 resolutions. I'm trying to stop buying more books, but in all fairness, most of these books were ordered last year. It didn't get to me until this year, and then I was kind of collecting them all till I got them, and then time got delayed. And yes, I know I am making excuses, but I swear, you know what? I'm not going to explain myself. I'm going to show you the books that I got because there's no use talking about it. Let's just brush it aside and just get straight to the video. So a lot of the books that I bought in this haul were mostly recommended or influenced by other booktubers, and yeah, so I was inspired to pick up some of these titles, and I really wanted to check them out, and so I got them. So the first book I got was John Fowles' The Collector. This was mentioned by an awkward reader. It sort of has like a Lolita-esque story to it. A interesting thriller about a girl who gets captured. I don't know if she falls in love with her captor though. No, she doesn't. But it does have some sort of a Lolita vibe, which is really interesting. The next book I got was Ender's Game by Orson Scott Card. Lots of people have been raving about it. I was first introduced to this book by Ariel Bissett, and it sounded super cool and super awesome and action-packed, and I've been meaning to branch out into the sci-fi genre, so I'm glad I chose this one because this has gotten like super awesome reviews, and I ended up getting the movie edition tie-in cover and I didn't even realize it. Next, I got Tina Fey's Bossy Pants. This is the paperback edition. I'm really excited to read this. I'm trying to read a lot more memoirs, so this was definitely on the top of the list. I'm really excited about reading this actually. I heard fantastic things about how humorous this book is, and I just love me some humor. This book I got was Cleopatra by Stacy Schiff. This was basically a historical biography on Cleopatra's life. This particular book has gotten sort of mixed reviews. A lot of people say that it brilliantly portrayed her life. A lot of people said that maybe it's a little bit not as good as it should be, but I'm interested to see. I really adore reading books about historical, especially ancient historical figures. Cleopatra was one of those individuals that I've wanted to read for a really long time, including some other individuals like Alexander the Great, Mark Antony, just a whole slew of historical individuals that I cannot wait to sort of fill my head with their lives. Next book is Ways to Live Forever, Every Minute Counts by Sally Nichols, and I was turned to this book by Sane from Books and Quills. I think I said her name right. Basically a journal about a boy who has cancer, and he sort of keeps track of all his thoughts and like his everyday stuff, but then in the end you know what's gonna happen. So this, I feel like this is gonna be a major tearjerker. Think Fault in Our Stars. That's sort of the thing that's coming into my head right now when I think about this book. Yeah. Sad times. Next book I got was Monster Calls. This is sort of like a collective thing. A lot of people have been talking about it. I've heard great things about it. Illustrations on this is supposed to be fantastical, and I'm just really excited to read this. I got Hark a Vagrant. This is actually recommended by Books and Quills. Historical graphic novel, which I think is really cool. Next I got Tales of Suburbia or Outer Suburbia by Sean Tan, another Sean Tan novel. I sort of took snippets of my other book that I'm supposed to be reading for this month, and I'm really enjoying more than anything the artwork, and I really wanted to pick up the rest of his books and see the artwork on that because I think they're really beautiful and stunning, so I got that. I got The Arrival, which I'm really excited about because this is a book completely void of words. There is no words in this. There is no story. The story is actually in the pictures, which I think is really actually quite awesome. I want to see how well he's done this because I'm really excited. Then I got Eric, which is like the little baby book for a little baby character that was in his other graphic novel. I didn't know this book was going to be so tiny. It's actually really cute, and I really like it, and it's adorable. It's really cute. Look at it. The Tiny Wife by Andrew Kaufman. This is from the author of All My Friends Are Superheroes, which is one of my favorite books, I guess, kinda. It's a novella. This is a novella too. I didn't even know this existed if it wasn't for Words of a Reader, so I'm glad I got that. Then I got Lucky Jim by Kingsley Amis. This is a novel about a professor who is in a second-rate sort of university in a terrible job full of students that he absolutely hates, and it's just about how he hates his life. And I think that sounds pretty fantastic and really funny, so I'm really excited. According to The Guardian, it is a brilliant and preposterously funny book. Sounds like a book for me. The book I got was Limb by Bonnie Nadsum, and this was turned on to me by a Goodreads person that I follow quite religiously, actually, and I admire a lot of her book choices, and she's really critical with a lot of the books that she reads. Sometimes pretty harsh, because a lot of the books that I like she definitely hates, but she adores Lolita, which is my all-time favorite novel, and she said this is kind of like a Lolita-esque novel, has the exact same premise about a middle-aged man and a 11-year-old girl. So I'm really excited to see how this has been told. Don't think it'll live up to Lolita, of course, but you know, let's see how it goes. Maybe it's like a modern day version of it. I don't know, I'm just really excited. Next book is called Elijah's Mermaid by Essie Fox. This is a really cool story. If any of the books that you decide to like that piques your interest, I think you guys should definitely take a look at this book, because I have not heard of it. And can we talk about the cover and how gorgeous this is? Because it's fine. So pretty. This is about a mermaid who is orphaned and then is sold into a mermaid brothel, right? And then there's like orphan twins, and there's like full of bewitching, dangerous adventures, and it just sounds so freaking awesome. I've never read a book about mermaids. This is a adult fiction novel. It sounds like it could be a really epic YA novel, but I'm really excited to see how this goes. And the cover, it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. I picked up 2 English library classics, Mansfield Park and Northanger Abbey, which completes my Jane Austen collection, I think. Maybe? Yeah, I think it does. And last but not least, I picked up the last 3 books from the Penguin Drop Caps collection. Letter C, which is Willa Cather's My Antonia, and Gustave Flaubert's Madame Bovary. Yeah, so that was my haul. Comment, rate, and subscribe. Ta-ta!